Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Commerce Connector Learn through Akanksha. In this video, I will discuss with you all the components of business environment. So here is something about me. I am Akanksha Kumari and I have completed MCOM. I have also cleared NTA NET in Commerce and currently I am pursuing B.Ed. And I love to teach students with learning differences. Now let's start our lesson. So today we are going to discuss about the components of business environment. As you can see in this chart, business environment is basically divided into two categories, external environment and internal environment. External environment is again divided into two parts. The first one is micro environment and macro environment. And all these environment include different factors. We will have now a detailed explanation on each factors of different environment. So let's start with internal environment. So internal environment is also known as controllable environment. Why it is also known as controllable environment? Because internal environment includes factors that are fully under the control of business, and these factors can be changed or modified as per the need of the market. So what are the factors that comes under internal environment? They are organizational resources. An organization can use or change its resources as per the demand of the market. Next one is production methods. So a firm can use manpower for the production or can use machineries for production. It is totally on business unit. Next one is marketing capabilities. It basically include advertisement activities. To increase the demand of the product, a firm can use different type of advertisement activities. Next one is managerial attitude. So attitude of manager should always be positive toward their colleagues, as this helps in making the environment healthy for working. Next one is the policies of business. This also comes under internal environment. So all these factors are controllable in nature, and that is why they come under internal environment. So while discussing the meaning of business environment, I have told that business environment is sum total of external forces, but these factors are internal forces. And I have also told that these factors are the factors that come under business environment are not under the control of business. But here you can see that all these factors are under the control of business. So these factors cannot be totally included in business environment. So now let's discuss the next category of business environment, that is external environment. So external environment is also known as uncontrollable environment. So why it is also known as uncontrollable environment? Because it includes factors that are external to a business unit or a firm and they affect the business unit, and they are largely beyond the control of individual enterprise. Now let's discuss the two categories of external environment, which are microenvironment and macroenvironment. So what is microenvironment? It means the environment which includes those factors with which business is closely related. So these factors do not affect the entire industry, but it affects each business unit differently. So what are the factors that come under microenvironment? They are customers, competitors, suppliers, marketing intermediaries, and public. Let's discuss who are the customers. So customers are one who buy goods and services from the business, and they are the main source of profit for the firm. That is why a business organization always try to increase or create and sustain customers, because Business exists only because of its customers. So customers can be individuals, governments, households, and industries. And depending on a single customer is very risky, because if that customer stops buying goods and services, then there will be no source of profit for the firm. And the prime motive of business organization is to earn profit, and without profit, a business organization can't run. So it is very important to create and sustain customers. The next factor is competitors. So, who are the competitors? So, let's take an example. Two companies that operate in the same industry and make similar product and target the same consumer are competitors. So, to understand this, take an example of toothpaste companies, Pepsodent and Colgate. If Colgate starts offering buy one get one product free, then this strategy of Colgate may affect Pepsodent. The market share of Pepsodent may decrease due to this strategy of Colgate. So this is how a competitive firms affect business in numerous ways. The next one is suppliers. So the suppliers are one who transfer or supplies raw materials or components to a business firm, and they can also affect a business unit in numbers of ways. So if a business is dependent on only one supplier, then the business firm may face some hurdles. If the supplier stops supplying, then the very existence of business can be threatened. So, depending on a reliable supplier is very important, as if suppliers stop supplying raw material, the business will not work smoothly. So, suppliers are one, one important factor that can affect business organization. The next factor of microenvironment is marketing intermediaries. Marketing intermediaries are generally the agents that acts as a link between the consumer and the producer of goods and services. They reduces the gap between the producer and the consumer of goods and services. So the agents helps in selling the products and services by passing the goods from the wholesaler to the final consumer. The next factor that comes under microenvironment are public. So public do not only include local public, but it also include press and media. And the positive attitude of public toward the business may help the business to earn more profit and survive for longer period of time in the market. So, attitude of public affects the business organization in many ways. If media shows a positive attitude toward the product or service, it may increase the demand of that product in the market. Similarly happens with local public and press. Media can show their positive attitude through various modes such as print media or e-media, means through magazines, newspapers, or advertisement in newspaper and televisions. Now let's discuss the other environment that comes under external environment, macro environment. So macro environment factors that are not closely related to the business, and they are having distant relationship with the business, and they influence almost all business units simultaneously, means the effect of the factors of macro environment is on the entire industry equally, and the macro forces are generally uncontrollable than the micro forces. So what are the factors that comes under macro environment? So these factors are political environment, economic environment, social environment, technological environment, and legal environment. We will have detailed explanation on these factors in my next video. So that is all for today. If you have any doubt and suggestion regarding this video, please comment. Please like, subscribe this video. Thank you.